Amber, and I am finally getting the chance to unbox my December daily. I know I haven't been scrapping for a long time. I know I haven't been sharing a lot of videos. I still look at December stuff. I still look at scrapbook stuff. I still buy it. I will one day start playing catch up. When I tell you I have been busy for the past month and a half, I mean it. So, brief story time while I unpack a little here. I was rear-ended in early October for the second time in 3 years. And unfortunately, they totaled my car. I had to get a new car. I had to deal with, I was in the hospital for only one night. I was fine, but I was in the hospital. I had to deal with rentals. I had physical therapy. I had to buy a new car. I had a huge thing at work that I was preparing for that finally ended literally today on prep day when I'm finally opening this. I have not had time. This has been sitting at my house for almost 2 weeks and I have not had time to open this box. I worked 70 hours this week. So it's just been a little bit crazy. So I'm really excited to finally get into it. I was watching some of the content from prep day. After I got home from work, so I had to work on Sunday. And yeah, so you can kind of see obviously some of the items that I've got here. Got our main kit. Oops. There went my marshmallow advent calendar flying off the corner of my desk. Also, I'm migrating to a new computer and it's still not properly set up yet. So right now I have 2 computers on my desk. It's been interesting, guys. So apologies for despairing for so long. I really hope to get back into scrapbooking in the beginning of 2026 when I'm less busy. It's not happening in December, I will tell you that, because I will be spending the first almost 2 weeks of the month in Florida with my family. Kind of going through something similar to what Allie is going through that she has shared recently. Allie Edwards. Where my mom's health has not been the greatest. And so I am taking almost the entire month off from work and I wanted to spend some time with my family while I can, some just extended time, quality time, you know. Whenever I do visits, usually for a long weekend. So I'll be there for a while. So I'll be documenting, collecting, you know, living, but I definitely will not be scrapbooking because then I have crunch time when I get back because I have a whole month stuff to do, you know, baking cookies, presents, wrapping presents. We'll probably have to do Christmas early this year because of my work schedule because I'm taking so much time off. I have to come back early, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, 10 by 8 size, got the green stripe. Still love that 10 by 8 size. And I usually know I cannot squish it into 2. So let me just show you, I got the ornament, which is adorable. I need to put up a mini tree in my scrap office that has all my Allie ornaments over the years. I have my pin, and what I should have done this whole time was buy 2 pins. One to keep pins, because normally what I do is I have my boyfriend break off the post and I mount it with red line tape in my album. But like I said, I should have had 2 of each this whole time. That would have been better. So we've got the green numbers here. Just trying to organize myself a little bit. All right, so we have the 3x8 paper pack, a couple of stamps here. One of them was the like free $5 add-on stamp. I think that was this guy. That was an awesome deal. They've done so much and been so considerate during these unprecedented times with tariffs and things. I remember that term from COVID. It's like I want to get back to precedented times. And I feel like we're almost there, but not in this world's a little crazy right now. But I digress. So here's all the paper products. Here we go. Stamps. So I often will buy stamps digitally. I do love physical stamps. Don't get me wrong. However, I find that I'll use them more if they're digital. And I get only one to avoid having to buy both. basically. So I got the big words in Allie's handwriting because obviously the snow globe, because obviously this is my favorite thing this year. And I love having all the words in her handwriting and these being pre-curved. Fantastic. And then of course the $5 add-on stamp because it matches the font from this year's kit. So that is the stamps. Gotta get my box here so I can repack. I have the strips. I always love these. I have the red puffy numbers. Comes with 2 sheets, which is really nice, and it's a cute new font, which I love. It's a great red, and I'm excited to have that. Can never have too many. Then the sticker packs here. I always buy the tap stickers. Can never have enough tap stickers. So nice seeing the colors. This is a very orangey red. I know that's they always joke that it's one of their arguments that they have. Do they need blue reds or orangey reds? But nice gold font on there and sentiments. And then I always buy the word phrase stickers. I have more than I'll ever use in a lifetime. But every year they come out in the color. So it's nice to have ones that match. And the gold is on cream for this one. Love the music notes. That's really cute. This looks like a lot about New Year. This is about the chaos. And this is like traditional Christmas. So love that. She always has a theme. And we have, might as well jump into it. Got vellum cards here. The specialty card pack, I believe, if I remember correctly. We've got all of our 3x4s. And we've got our 4x6s. And then we've got different materials for that. I love how they do way more with these kind of things in their kits. It's such an awesome thing. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in like almost like a letterpress kind of card. I love the way this is designed because it's beautifully simple. You can just add a photo. You can add your journaling. You could do both. You know, you could put like two 2-inch photos, put some journaling and an embellishment. Like there's so much you can do with that empty space. Then we've got like a bough here. It's coming on Christmas. They're cutting down trees. They're putting up reindeer and singing songs of joy and peace from Joni Mitchell. That's awesome. I love seeing this stuff because you can't always see the detail online. Red messy polka dots, plaid with the label. That is actually really cute. And we've got Merry and Ho Ho Ho. Love that. And then let's do these quick. We've got Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas. Then we have like a little village scene, or like maybe it's a dollhouse. No, it's definitely a townhouse with a tree and just interesting perspectives. And then birds or like doves maybe in gold with 'Tis the Season. Got a snow globe with trees, and this is Joy. I would love like 12 of those in different colors, please. This one's probably my favorite. And then for the transparencies, we've got 2025. Love that it's neutral. You can use it for the album. Of course, the stamps match, or you can use it for anything. These December moments have my heart. The label again. The gold Santa and the polka dots. I love that little Santa. He's so cute this year. So awesome. I'm not going to repack everything. I just need to put them back in nice stacks with packaging so I can repack afterwards. I think I ordered an extra star kit, or is this a star kit? I know that's my Paisley Press. I think that's the star kit this year. I'll just keep going with paper powders for now. Then we'll get to the main kit. Rearrange, sorry. Limited desk space. So the envelopes, I always buy these. I do miss the plastic envelope that had the drawstring, but I also love having new options too. So this is so fun. I don't know why I thought this flipped open too, but an actual pocket. Love this. Mine's a little crinkled, but no problem there. Love this window pocket. This is genius. I love that they're just making stuff like this, so it's so much easier for us now. There are tags in there, throw a photo in there, make it a shaker pocket. So much you do. Got the 3x8 fa la la. And then this one with the tab. So cute. I love the idea of putting like a little sneak of a photo right here. Cute. And then a like plaid gingham-y kind of plaid on there. If you don't love that, just cover it with anything. Photo, more pattern paper, what have you. So there we have our pockets. And I picked up a sheet of the florals and bows clear stickers. It's really cute. You can add those onto anything. We've got our 6x8 transparency pack. I'm a sucker for a good 6x8 transparency. One of my favorite things about the 10x8 size is that you could do a 6x8 photo or 7, and then you can also add in a 3x8 size, or you can do the opposite. So you can have this be, you know, your product, and then add a 3x8 photo or 2 smaller photos, what have you. Create flip ups. So much creativity with that size to combine them. So we've got, I think it's black, yeah, black and white December memories labels. The adorable Santa on a green plaid. The bells, so cute. It's like textured almost. We've got the swans, the swimming. This actually reminds me, I grew up in a house in the 90s where everything was like pink and blue, like mauve-y, and we had geese and swans in our decor. So I need to find some old school photos from the 90s. We've got peace and joy with like some stars. But yeah, I think that that would be super funny to use these with the old photos of what my house used to look like in the 90s. Since I'm not sure I would use it in my designs now, but it's still something that I kind of connect with, if that makes sense. Just trying to restack here. Biggest to smallest. Let's go ahead and look at the 3x8 transparencies where we have no holes, guys. It's fantastic. Now you can put it any way you want, which, no joke, I used to like cut off the holes and like put them on the other side and like resin tape it back together. Not if it was clear, but the papers I did. So it's awesome. So we've got that 2025. Might be hard to see. Right on top there. And then we have this tree, so cute. If you could put little gems on there and make it like 3D and sparkling, that'd be awesome. We've got a red and green plaid. The florals. Here for the magic, of course, green. Looks like a snowflakey pattern there, not just stars. The fa la la on gold. I love this one. I really want to go to New York this year at Christmas. I haven't been in 13 years, so yeah, loving that. I would love like a 10x8 of this. May you never be too grown up to search the skies on Christmas Eve. Got that sweet Santa, the labels, and Happy Christmas, which always makes me think of Harry Potter, of course. And let's pop that New York scene right on top. We've got the papers. So this is got gold 1, 2, 3. I love that. Got labels. It's kind of like a creamy gray, not white for sure, around the background. We've got pink, green. Got just a little design on the top. We've got this December story. And I know there's some repeats in here. We've got fa la la, asterisks, stars on gold. Just, yeah, there's some repeats here. We've got it 1, 2, 3 in red and green. Christmas is not a time nor a season, but a state of mind. Calvin Coolidge quote. We've got some that say merry and bright in 3 colorways. So we've got holly and berries that say hello December, bow, merry and bright with the wreath in gold, and then this stamp kind of icon-y thing that's quite a few pieces of the collection. We've got 2 specifically with lines that say this December story and the bows. And we've we've got the die cut set. Gosh, nothing like opening up a new pack of everything December Daily to get you excited. Love the gold stars on here and that they did the year. I love that they do more year-based things for us now. It's just awesome. Got a cool asterisk here. Stars on stars. This is another fun one too that I really like. So many things that you can do with that. And the tree with the design on it. The label, love that. The half circle is always a fave, 1 through 10. The new banner, love that that can go either direction. We've got a tag shape, can go in any kind of album. And we've got this frame, old-fashioned design, like vintage looking, and then the 2 labels. That's really cute. Have that 2025 back on there. Okay. I got 2 chipboard sets because if I have 2, I won't hoard them. I'll use them. I'll use one and save the other, but I actually really liked these circles and the labels. They're really cute. And the New York scene style, again, the old fashioned. Then we have the page kit papers, which are more like the story kits, which I really appreciate. So we've got a couple larger ones here with labels, snow globes, which are such a hit, and then this one here to be kind of like a table of contents page. And then we've got some gold in this season around here. How did that one get wrinkled and none of the rest are? Weird. Around here, got 1 through 5, the Dear Santa, and then the love at the bottom. That is so cute. Perfect for a Dear Santa letter. And that's a great album opener, or you can cut that out. Lots to do with that. Love the Santa though. Cute, cute, cute. And the snow globe paper. And here we've got our specialty paper pack. Full size. Everything's like flat this year. I miss kind of sometimes, and I get it because of what's going on in the world, but I miss like cork and all the different materials that you get, like wood. I kind of miss that. So we've got trees on vellum. We've got a transparency Merry and Bright. And I love this floral. This floral makes me think of my grandma. Magnolias were like a really big deal for her. And I don't even think that these are magnolias, but that's what it reminds me of. And the oranges. It's just really pretty. We've got the 2025 December Daily. I love this because you can use it as is or cut it up, or even make like, use it in someone like me who has 2 albums, you know. You can use it to your advantage to help tie the album together in a bunch of different ways, like 3x4s. Got the 3 wreaths. These are always really fun pages. Stretches your creativity of what to put in there. Got green plaid, transparency, the fa la 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 vellum. We've got star asterisks on transparency, and then red polka dot vellum, and then the peace and joy. Oh, I feel bad because I didn't even touch my December Daily album last year, and the one from the year before is like on day 11, something like that. But I will eventually get back to it. I just have to find the motivation and time. And I felt like I really lost some of my creativity because I haven't been creating in so long. So that's my biggest struggle lately. Is I sit up here, I come up here, and I just go, I don't know what to do. So. But I love these Santas. Super, super cute. You could replace some of your own photos so that, you know, or cut them up. And this really pretty star pattern again. It's more like snowflakes, really. Black and white. We got some vintage pages. Merry Christmas. Nice floral. That's actually a lot prettier in person than it looked online. Got the labels with the notebook. Kind of a orangey red and white pattern on, not quite craft, but looks like that. We've got the asterisks, stars, very bright on craft. A nice red and cream stripe. Kind of looks like grosgrain ribbon on there. Love this one with all the wreaths. So much you can do with that. That's what's great about those chipboard circles that I got. They'll fit right in there. Follow Law on like notebook paper. Got gold and yellow bills. I'll be honest with you, this yellow is not my favorite. I know it's new for this color palette, but this mustard's just not me. I don't wear yellow either. It's pretty. An early start to Christmas is the secret to a longer season of happiness. Very true. I put my tree up 3 weeks ago. I didn't decorate it, but I put it up just so I could see the lights. And that has been bringing me joy because I've had time to do nothing. Love this holly jelly. That's really cute. Huge. More hand-drawn stars and the colors. Love that. We've got the trees. More of that paper with the flowers and oranges. It's just so pretty. And we have, this kind of reminds me of like a curtain, like if you went to like a holiday concert. That pattern, that's interesting. Got a bright colored block pattern. Merry and Bright repeated. Be Merry. I saw that in Allie's lesson. It was such a cool lesson. A very, very light textured gray, creamy with white. Text font over and over again. We've got circles with notebook and more notebook with a 25. Great paper pack. Lots of different ways you can use these. Just this back on top. Okay. Then let me check this guy. Like I said, I can't remember if I got, oh yeah, new star kit. Okay. So we've got gold star stickers. I love that they're adhesive. And we've got more photo tabs and sticker star tabs. Love those too. Those are cute. And then these are vellum polka dot stars. I need like 50 of these. No joke. I would use these in any album. They don't just look Christmassy. Cute. Looks like 4 big ones, and there's more of the small ones, but I love those. And we've got these cute matchbooks. These remind me kind of like a Heidi Swap product. She always has small interactive things in her kits, so I love that concept. That's pre-made for us. 3 of them. Like a blue stripe, I guess. Hard to tell if it's blue or green. Then the green polka dots, and then the stripe. So cute. Love it. And of course these star, like mini book, I guess, where you have the brad and it would move around. Star chipboard. These were in the star kit, the first one that they had, and there was a couple different colorways. I love those. I need 100 of them. Oh, and I love that they included thread with the tags. That's fun. Good idea. Die cuts, stars out of there. That's cute. Some banners. I love that these all have like a star punched out of them. A couple of them got smushed down. Very cute. Love this idea. And thank you for including the thread. That is awesome. Okay, moving on. So you saw I got the snow globes. I got 2 packs of them because, duh, I'm gonna have to hoard one and use the other. But I had the same idea that everyone has been running with, which was to use these to put photos of your family for an intro page. So we've got red, pink, maroon, green, black. It might be like a dark blue, and then green. And it works out perfectly because there are 5 people in our family and 2 cats. So I always take pictures of the cats together, and then I can perfectly make. I love the ones where there's 6 circles on a page, and this is perfect for that. And then these big plastic circles Hi guys, I'm not sure exactly when that stopped recording, so I'm probably not going to go back, but just right now I'm opening up the plastic circle pack. So we've got 3 of these scenes. I forget what they called them. 4 with the stamps looking lettering and a Santa. These are super, super, super cute. Glad I got 2 of those so I don't hurt them. And then I'm excited to look at, let's look at the main kit and then I'll go to the Paisley Press kit. And then you saw I got the green numbers. Oh, I had it upside down. So it's fun that they put them in a really nice box now because it holds the papers, gives you a place to keep everything together, and it just looks really cute. Room here. Okay. Some space. That's nice. Lovely box. Very exciting. Alright. I'm going to get to the papers first. Check those out and then I can reload everything back on top. We've got our 10x8 pattern papers. You know what would be crazy is if the paper went on the bottom and then there was like a cardboard divider inside of here to help you organize your stuff. That would be ingenious. Okay. The red with trees. This looks like a smaller scale than the green one we saw before. Another looks like burlap, like textured pattern with the stars. Stripe with all the colors. Super cute swan paper. All the gold, black, and looks like a gray. La la la. A really large wreath. Happy Christmas. Green with the red bows. That's a little bit more my style than the yellow one. Green and red plaid. The gold labels, super cute. Love a big floral. I wish this was the album cover. I really do. And then like a old-fashioned kind of star. That would be so pretty as an album cover. Not the green and white stripe isn't great, and I know that they're bringing them in to use for anything, but I think Christmas albums or holiday albums should look a little bit more holiday-ish. But that's just me. I'm gonna put those back. Got white die cut tabs. I'm not gonna pull all of these out, but very cute. We've got red chipboard letter numbers 1 through 31. Those are a great size. Nice bright red. We've got 2 sheets of the numbers in black. I think I'm gonna have to open. Love the felt December. That is freaking cute. And then we also got these. They're not quite chipboard. They're just like a thick cardstock frame. Gold. Looks like a 4x4, a 4x6, 4x6, and another 4x4 circle. Smart and very cute. Got the 2 vellum pockets here, I think it is, unless there's 4. So there's a darker green and a brighter green with the thing. But yeah, there's definitely 2 of each in there. Got gold letters, very shiny. Not my favorite gold. I like the foiling gold that they use, but cute tab, and it will match the stars that came in the star kit. Mix of 3x4. So these are all Fa La La in different colorways. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colorways. And then we've got Noel, stars and like a hand painted. I got stripes, Find the Joy in the Wreath, and then December Memories to help tie the design throughout your album in 4 different, sorry, I want to be off the edge there, in 4 different colors. So very cute. I think the wreath is probably my favorite. And we've got some 4x4 cards here. So I've got part 1 and 2. I've got that green wreath showing up again. 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. Poem or story, I guess, whatever it is. And we've got, oh, these are cute. We've got Santa Says, Around the Tree, Jingle All the Way, and Peace and Joy. I love the repeated design element. Those are super, super cute. I love this because my December is going to feel like 2 different parts. Part 1 being 2 weeks in Florida with my family, and part 2 being like kind of normal holiday stuff without the work. So that'll be kind of an interesting way for me personally to use that. We've got all these plastic stars. There's a whole bunch in here. I love that they are in the colors of the kit. There should always, I think, be something like that that matches. Like the travel kits, I want a sheet of puffy geotags in the colors of that kit every time. It's just me, but looks like there are 4 of each of 3 colors for these oval little die cut note cards. Slip those into little pockets or 2x2 pockets. Those will be really cute. Lots of scallops this year. We've got the plastic presents. Looks like they all have bows, ranging from smallest to largest. Super cute. And we've got 3 different types of banners, and oh yeah, I forgot the washi tape. Love the Follow Law and the red stripe, classic. Probably gonna throw these in here. These are just vellum wreaths, but I want to see them. Sorry. So pretty. Oh yeah, the detail on those is gorgeous. And these would be hard to make at home, so I love when they include things like this. So there's 4 small and 2 of the large. I don't even know what I would do with those yet, but I like them. And we've got December stuff, Festive Story. I love these are all a little different. They're like wonky shaped. Making My Own Mary. Love this photo. Making My Own Mary. Love this photo. Around the House, just this. December stuff. And we've got word banners, like cut out of the word, I mean. So we've got Joyful, Bah Humbug, Noel, Merry Christmas, Loving These Things, Make Merry, Magical Moments, December with the Gold, that's cute, Merry, Christmas is Here, 25, like that, Traditions, Around the Tree. These are like a perfect size for adding onto photos without being too much. This is a great size. Just Us, December, Family and Friends, In This Season, More of This, Peace on Earth this year, and Find the Joy. This is a great set of die cuts and phrases. You can just pop onto a photo and then it's like super consistent all throughout your album. Even though there's different fonts, it's like a design choice that ties it all together. And the beauty of being behind on the album, like I already know I'm going to be, is that I don't have to like think about what to use and where, I'll know in advance what the photos and stories are, and then I can put them together. We've got little word banners and phrases. This holiday tradition, fa la la, magic of the season, peace and joy. Again, Santa Claus is coming to town. Cute way to use all the phrases and colors of the kit in different fonts. It's just adorable. So that is all of the main kits and accessories. We still have Paisley press kit and my advent calendar, but I'm not going to open that because some people don't like spoilers. But I'm going to open it because I like spoilers, but I also like to know what's going on and not to know. I just like to know what's going on. I'd love to save that sticker, but the way this is glued down, I don't think that's going to happen. Maybe. Also a really pretty patterned pocket, and I like to reuse pockets, but this is just getting destroyed, which is sad. Okay, we've got, oh, I forgot about these slide frames. They're so cool. This is always like so much fun to see her pattern paper. So traditional white with gold. We've got plaid, stripes, different phrases, red and cream, I think. A most wonderful time of the year in a multicolor font. That's the pattern that's on the envelope. Told you I was ready for a nap. Got gold stars, green bows, and 'tis the season over and over in her awesome handwritten font. Love that. Usually there's like one really bright, bold red, but I guess that's it this year. It's like an in-your-face red. And then this looks like a great chipboard set. So that sticker that I was trying to save is duplicated on the here. Got oh what fun, heart, star, the best. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Of course, that infamous book plate. Joy and magic's all around. Love this. Fa la la late. The highlights, naughty and nice. Always calm. Favorite things. Twas the night before Christmas. Deck the halls. This photograph. This summer story. And family and friends that are dear to us, which is the lyrics. I love that. And if you hear my cat crying in the background, he has been removed from the craft room because he kept making that sound. He has to be with his mommy at all times. He's a little clingy. Stage 5 clinger. All right, so we've got this red postage with the details. 2 different colorways there. There's her traditional bright, bright, bright red, and that's the orangey red of the kit. Got the 'tis the season in green or with the gold. Those are always so hard to choose. Wrapped up in joy or with red. Love that. Plaid or plaid. Feeling, listening, watching, wishing, doing, dreaming on green or tan. And then greetings from the North Pole. It's going to be perfect to pair with that Santa 6x8 transparency or paper in the one kit. Oh, that's going to be so cute. Love that there's a place for a photo or a place for a drawing. Genius. We've got December traditional gathering. It's like a peachy color on the back. Current mood, merry and bright, slightly grinchy, cheery and festive, holidayed out, and then cozy and content. Green. Got multicolored bows on different background colors. December past, present, future, a red or green. Got that gold foil, or here it's like gold bronzy. Stripes, must-haves this month. I like that one. Stars and stars, bah humbug in color or green. Plaid and plaid, fa la la, or in color. Ooh, that one's hard to choose. We'll go bright red for now. Bows. Got the font with all the different print again. 'Tis the season again in green. Love that. Favorites this month. Got a little plaid. This Cozy Moment. Oh, I love that one. And then we've got Joy in the Gold. Oh man, that one's hard to choose too, but I really like the bright red. It's so cute. And then she's got these slide frames. I used to do a lot with slides 15 years ago when I first started scrapbooking. I had like plastic ones from a scrapbook store. Got Favorite in Gold, this Cozy Moment. Got Stars, that Floral in Gold. Then love this. Oh, gosh, I don't even know if you want to use them all on the same page or if you'd like spread them out throughout the album. But these are freaking cute. I need 15. I don't even know what I'd put in there right now, but they are super cute. And then last but not least, we have the tags. I mean die cuts. Got Bah Humbug, Heart, December's Story, 'Tis the Season Heart, Favorite and December, Half Circles, Tradition and Holiday, This Cozy Moment, Festive Mode On, Joyful Hearts, and a Bow. And that is the Paisley Quest kit. I love that there's always one element that's different from Allie's kit. Like, every year she has something unique, whether it's chipboard or rubber pieces. These slide frames this year. Love it. And then that's everything. I'm going to open up my advent calendar without you guys. And thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for listening to me ramble. I get a lot of questions asked me when I'm coming back. I'm really hoping that 2026 is the time. So look for that. Love you guys. Have a good one.